Well, I'll leave others to.
What do you think? You're a Queenslander?
Well, I'll let scientists and others pass that judgment. But
really, you're not willing to say this is climate change happening right now?
Well, as the Prime Minister refused to do the other day to make comment in this regard as well, I don't know, David, because I'm not a scientist and I can't tell you whether the temperature has risen in Thargomindah as a result of climate change or that the water levels are up in Thargomindah's latest flood as a result of climate change. And I think the honest answer for most people is that they don't know.
Peter Dutton denied climate change, even though he's from Queensland and they've seen some of the worst weather, Cyclone Alfred. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, it is inexplicable that anybody in 2025, like he's seen unseasonal cyclones, incredible flooding that is almost record flooding happening. Just before the last election, there was the Brisbane floods. We've had catastrophic fires. And the guy still says, oh, I'll have to check the science on climate change. I mean, if that's his level of critical thinking, how would you trust him with anything? If he still doesn't believe in human-induced climate change, how could you trust him with anything? And then on the other side, I mean, the problem with having Dutton there, like some sort of, I don't know, medieval church theologian when it comes to climate change, reading his sacred text and denying the reality of climate change. The problem with that is it really lets Labor off the hook. And so all that Labor has to do is say, well, actually, I believe in science. They don't then have to keep coal and gas in the ground. They just have to not look like total cookers in order for Australians to go, well, they're better than that. But the good thing about the Australian electoral system is you don't have to choose between Tweedledum and Tweedledummer. Like, we have preferential voting. And, if you think there's a party that might actually not just say they believe in climate change, but then act like they believe in climate change and vote to keep coal and gas in the ground, well, you might want to start with a number one next to the Greens, would be what I would be saying, Sally.